Brewski.
Yo, what's shaking, AC?
Did I catch you off guard?
Yeah, you did. You never call me that.
I know. It's just for fun. Everybody else calls you that. I call you it once in a while, especially if I'm talking with someone that calls you that. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, well, what does Brewski think about that?
Yeah,
So
and then I stop. I'm like, wait, who is that?
yeah, except for if someone else calls you, then you know, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
Bob.
so listen, I want to know about this hat that you've got on your head right now.
Oh, you caught me. I'm so embarrassed to admit that I just didn't do my hair today, so I wore a hat.
That's it?
So I have a question for you. What would you call this kind of a hat?
Probably a beanie. You
Not a
know,
toque,
well,
not a
there's
toque.
Toque is so Canadian. I mean, it.
A
I think there's a bit of a, an like to me, a toque serves a utility, right? It's there to keep you warm when you're going outside, and it has a style that's very formed to your head. Sometimes it has a pom pom. It covers your ears. Whereas a beanie, it's not necessarily for utility. It's more for style, and oftentimes it has a little bit more bulk at the back. It sort of droops over.
I
You
know.
still do
I'm
your
supposed to
hair.
wear it a little different, but I'm just not, I don't know. I'm just leaving it like this. I mean, I will say it is a little chilly today, so it is nice to have a little extra warmth.
Okay.
But all right, well, let's get into the rant.
Yes, I want to know about what is going on with FBR, Franchise Business Review, because I've heard all this buzz. I've seen it on LinkedIn, and it seems like a good thing.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So yeah, we're super excited to partner with FBR for their summit. It'll be their second annual operations summit in Austin, Texas. I mean, starting with that. What a cool place.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's this great song by Bailey Zimmerman that references Austin, Texas that I listen to all the time.
cool. Oh, maybe
Okay.
you should like, find a link to that and put it somewhere. No, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, say the name of the song. Do you know it?
Rock in a Hard Place, or maybe it's just called A Hard Place.
Okay.
But it's a good song.
By
Bailey Zimmerman.
Okay, I will go look that up. So yeah, well, what happened is that we've been working with Michelle Rowan and FBR just on helping each other out, sending people to each other because we are so aligned with their mission being about measuring franchisee success and performance and happiness, and ours being helping with that problem of when franchisees aren't. It just feels like a perfect fit. So we are partnering to be their platinum sponsor at the event, which means that a few members of the team will be there. We get to do some of the content as well and bring some of our AC Inc. fun energy to the event and our wisdom. We've got definitely one of our team members is Jen Brandon that's joining, who was a former top performing multi-unit franchisee, and she just brings so much good information to the ops side of franchising, helping people really understand what gets franchisees to want to do, what they need to do to grow their business.
I mean, it sounds to me like it's sort of a natural partnership here, right? Because FBR, Franchise Business Review, is known for franchisee satisfaction surveys, right? And AC Inc. is known for creating happy, successful, and profitable franchisees, which obviously just jacks up the satisfaction survey results, right?
Yeah.
But on this conference or convention or whatever you will,
Summit.
summit, yeah, specifically, this is for operations, right? It's not like Fran Dev. Would you classify things like supporting franchisees into ops, or is this dealing more with like supply chain and that sort of stuff?
Good question. Definitely all around franchisee support, franchisee success. So what's really cool about it is, and this was one of the things that makes it unique, is that it's everybody from CEO, COOs, leadership people that are a little bit more on the strategic side in the company, to the people in the field. So as we call them at AC Inc., field coaches. So people that are supporting franchisees directly. And what I'm really excited about, because as you know, we're on a mission at AC Inc. to change the way people view that role, to help people, franchisors, understand that don't just go putting someone junior in that role. You need someone in that role that's got the right skill set, the right DNA. You need to properly coach them and train them on how to do that role, because it's such a challenge. So what I'm really excited about is that this is going to really shine a light on the field coaches, like their director of operations could be there, or their COO or their VP of operations, hearing all this great content about the importance of that role. So I feel like it's such a fit for what we're doing to help shine that light on them. We want to we're trying to really empower field coaches to understand that how much influence they can have, but they require that support to get there. So we offer, our own professional development support ongoing for field coaches, but this is the time for everybody to come together in one place and learn from each other, like live in person for 2 days.
Okay, so maybe you're not allowed to say anything about this, but are you able to give a sneak peek on any type of content that will be there, or specifically the content that you'll be involved in?
Ooh, you're putting me on the spot a bit there. I'm just kidding. Okay, so well, I do know there will be some of the common, no, I shouldn't say common topics because it's not common. I actually, the first and foremost thing I'm going to say is it is not going to be a bunch of panels. It is workshop style. It is interactive, collaborative. It's got my
That's
name
your
written
thing.
all over.
That's what you do at the AC retreat every year.
I know. Well, here's what happened is Michelle saw that. She saw that what we were doing at the retreat. She's like, oh my gosh, we are so aligned. And that's why, it made such sense for us to work together on this. So yeah, collaborative action steps, everything will be that style, whether it's sometimes going to be breakout sessions or the whole big room. We are working on, and I'm not going to announce what it is yet because we're still working on what's going to happen for the opening session. There are going to be like lightning chats where people get to work with each other and solve problems.
Like speed dating?
Studies. Yeah.
Okay.
You're in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Case studies. So very a place where people are going to go and get good value and content, but leave with action steps that they're going to bring back to their business. Yes, just like the AC retreat.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I think maybe I should consider going because, one of my sort of biggest pet peeves when I go to any type of conference, whether it's, in franchising or virtual reality or tech or whatever industry I'm involved in, so often the content that's conveyed, regardless if it's a keynote or a panel or whatever, it just seems very vague, like you need to get your franchisees to trust you. And my mind is thinking, duh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to find out how,
Yeah, give me granular examples, please. And
That's
what
right.
steps should I go back and do when I get home on Monday?
Right. And so this is something that I should expect to experience at this summit then.
Absolutely. It's pretty much a guarantee. And so the content that we are delivering will be related to, well, obviously like the things that we talk about a lot at AC Inc. The importance of proactively coaching franchisees. We are really on this mission to help the field coaches not be a firefighter, but rather like this proactive growth coach. So that's a big component of it. Again, all the things that we teach, like business skills training. How do you teach franchisees how to understand their profit and loss statements, KPIs, all the things that they often are often afraid of, or just overwhelmed or too busy to look at? How do you teach that to franchisees? There's even going to be some franchisees there, so they'll have their perspective of what they need, which is again why we love having former franchisees on the AC team, because, and myself included, when you put yourself in the shoes of what, a franchisee, that's where you really get a good sense of what they need when you remember that.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, me, I can ramble for hours and just pummel you with questions. But seeing as we only had about a minute left here, is there anything specific that you want to convey about this thing or to draw me towards it?
Yeah, well, so there's going to be 2 days of content, but there's also going to be some fun, a reception, a backyard barbecue with cornhole. It's a barbecue. It's in Texas, so I'm going food. That'll get you there, right?
Yes, it will.
It's going to be more like a cocktail reception, and then go off and do bigger dinners. But just picture being in the backyard, like this back courtyard at a hotel in Austin, Texas, in the warm, probably hopefully sunsetting at the time. But learned all day long, and you're going to go learn the next day, and you've met great people, and you've been very focused on how you're going to grow your business through improving franchisee engagement and profitability.
Wonderful. Okay, let's wrap it
You're
up.
in?
Then. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's count it down. 3, 2,
1. Go be awesome.